Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day of the 7 days of Zodiac, aka hashtag 7DAWs. Use that on social media if you want to use it on social media. My Instagram's the Amateur Guru if you want to check it out. Also, of course, I gotta mention that everything's on sale right now on zodiachaven.com. If you want to use the coupon code 7DAWs, you can. You get 20% off. It's only for this week, so if you do want to take advantage and get some cool stuff, feel free to do so. I'm wearing something from Zodiac Haven right now. I'm wearing a rose quartz necklace, which is super cute. We have a couple of different crystals to choose from. I'm going to start selling healing crystals soon. By the way, I sell meditation tools now on there as well. We have singing bowls. We have some cute home decor. We have, oh my god, there's so much stuff. Go check it out. So yeah, use the coupon code for 20% off. Anyway, so welcome back to 7DAWs. If you are new here, that means 7 straight days of Zodiac videos. It happens every 10K subscribers. We just hit 40K. Thank you for that. Today's video is going to be how to annoy the signs. So basically each sign is like ticking point, what pisses them off. Not like anger wise, but what annoys them. Just give me 1 second, by the way. I'll check where my food is at because I ordered some food and I'm just waiting for it to get to my house. Like half an hour till my food's here. Oh my god. We're gonna start with Capricorn, I guess. How to annoy a Capricorn. God, they're just like always irritable. I feel like they get annoyed a little bit easily. If you ask a Capricorn to do you too many favors, they're gonna get annoyed. It's funny, like there's two things that will really annoy Capricorn. One of them is asking them to do a lot for you. Like if they find that you just ask too much of them and it's like you're not even that close, or like you just need too many favors being done for you, it's gonna annoy them. Another thing, which is like kind of the opposite of this, is when you try and help them too much, they get annoyed. So like if you are always trying to help them with something, they're the kind of people that'll be like, no, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like as I've mentioned in previous videos, like they don't like when people help them out. So if you try and help them out too much, they get annoyed because they feel like you think that they're stupid, and they know they're not stupid because Capricorns are usually really smart signs. So when you try and like help them out a lot, or try and like give them too much information, or try and like put them on to things, they just don't like that. They don't like to be put on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some people that like, okay, for example, this is like the definition of like a Capricorn being like weirdly petty. If you put them onto a musician, let's say there's like an underground artist, they're gonna like pretend that they already knew that artist, or they're gonna act like they don't care about that artist because you're putting them on. So even if they like them, they'll probably listen to them in secret because they don't like to be put on. They like to discover things on their own. They like to figure things out by themselves. They're just like that. So yeah, that's weird. I know it's a really weird thing, but that's what I find in most Capricorns. I don't know what it is about them, but they're just like that. How to annoy an Aquarius is try and tell them what to do. Do it. See what happens. See what happens. Like there's something about Aquarius that, in case you didn't know, that's my sign. Ooh, I got a text message. There's something about Aquarius that like they just don't like being told what to do, and I don't know what it is. We just hate it. Like we could be about to, like let's say we're about to like, I don't know, let's say we're making tea and we forgot to turn the kettle on, and we're about to turn the kettle on. If you say turn the kettle on, we're gonna like not want to do it. We're gonna be like, no, why are you telling me what to do? I don't even want tea. No, I'm not turning the kettle on. Like we just don't want to listen for some reason. We just don't like when people try and have authority over us. Like we're the kind of people that it's hard for us to work for others. So a lot of Aquariuses are entrepreneurs because we don't like being told what to do and we don't respond well to it. So if you want to annoy an Aquarius, tell them what to do and see what happens. Another thing is just be fake around them and watch how they switch up. Pisces, a way to annoy a Pisces is, oh god, they're kind of sensitive, you know. They're a little bit sensitive. I feel like you got to tiptoe around them at times. If you call Pisces sensitive or emotional, that will annoy them because they really don't think they are. And it's so weird. It's really weird actually. They really don't think that they are emotional or sensitive, and it's strange. Pisces are also a very like practical sign. At times they're also like obviously dreamers, so sometimes they're like way too in their heads, but when it comes to certain things they can be very practical. So if you take too long to like, if you like beat around the bush with things, they get really impatient with you and they get really annoyed with you because they don't have time for that. So that's like another thing. Also, if you're very like close-minded, don't even talk to a Pisces. Just don't. Aries get annoyed if you don't kiss their ass. Aries tend to get irritated when you don't do things their way. They like things a very like, they're just like so particular. Like, they need things to be done exactly how they want them to be done. Like, you know, there's some signs that like as long as it gets done, they're good. Aries are like, you need to do it their way, and they need to do things their own way. Like, there could be a much easier way of doing something, and you try and tell the Aries how to do it, but they don't want to do it because they like their method of doing it and they like their flow. It's not even like they're being like a Capricorn, they don't like to be put on or like to be helped. They're just the kind of people that like to do things their way, and they like you to do things their way. So let's say you're at work and you're getting trained by an Aries. If your manager taught you how to do something a specific way and the Aries is training you and you're trying to tell them, oh, but this is how this person told me, they're like, no, this is how you do it. This is how I'm telling you. Not in like an angry way, but like if you try and like do it another way, they're gonna get irritated. Like, there's a lot of different things that they don't like. They're just like so strange. Like, they need things done their way. Like, if they're going somewhere, they're gonna take their directions. If they're doing something, they're gonna like, it's just their way or the highway. And they're not like obnoxious about it, but they can be obnoxious about it. But for the most part, they're not. They just like you to do things their way. If you don't, there's a problem. There is. I don't know what it is about them. There's just a problem. Taurus, stupidity annoys them. Stupidity annoys them. And telling them they're wrong annoys them. They're very stubborn. They get annoyed over just people that they're very weird because they can't understand others. Like, they're not the kind of people that can put themselves in someone else's shoes and try and understand them. Ew, I just realized I'm wearing silver and gold. Am I tacky or what? Like, oh my god, sorry, I do not do this. Silver and gold. It's because I changed my necklace just for this video and I never, yo, I can't do this. I'm sorry, I can't. They're the kind of people that they just like don't like to listen, and they're very close-minded, so they can't put themselves in others' shoes like at all. So if you're arguing and you try and make them understand, they get annoyed with you for trying to have them understand your point of view because they just will not see it. They're very, very stubborn, and they just get annoyed over like just people that try and fight what they believe, because they will not budge. They will not budge. And they also won't admit that they're stubborn. It's so weird. All Taurus say like, oh, I'm not a stubborn Taurus. No, yes you are. You definitely are. I don't know who you're trying to fool, because you're a stubborn Taurus. I have so many, no, I don't have so many. Sophia, if you're watching this, Sophia, she thinks she's not stubborn. She's literally so stubborn. That's my friend. She's a Taurus, and she is literally like one of the most stubborn people I've ever met in my life. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, so Taurus, just, I don't even know what I said about them. They don't like, whatever I just said, you guys remember. I just like to sum it up, like, they are very stubborn people, and they don't like people with differing opinions to them if it's like in an argument. I don't know. That is so weird. Sophia just texted me. That is so weird. That is so freaking weird. But she just said, congrats, you're at 40K. I didn't even notice. I love you and I'm so happy for you. She's so sweet. What a Taurus. That's so weird though. That's so weird. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, Gemini. Geminis get annoyed when someone else has the attention. They just get annoyed. Even if they're not obnoxious about it and they just kind of like watch like in annoyance. They don't like when like there's someone that's trying to grab the attention. And it's not even like, they don't really get annoyed if there's just like a person that happens to have attention but is not seeking it or is not trying hard, you know, putting themselves out there to get it. They just kind of get annoyed when there's someone that's trying to suck the attention out of the room and there's someone that's just being an attention seeker. And it's funny because it's like they are the attention seekers, but they get annoyed when someone else is in that same position, and it bothers them. It literally like gets under their skin when someone else is in that position, and it's different. It's really weird, but I get it because Geminis, you know, they just have that in them. Another thing that Geminis get annoyed at really easily, like you can really piss one off, is if you like, they're kind of like the Capricorn where like they don't really like to help you. Like if you just ask too much of them, they get annoyed, which is like so sad. Like, why are you annoyed? I don't understand. They're like that too, which is strange, but you know, it is what it is. Cancers get annoyed when you don't give them everything they need emotionally. This is because they don't speak up about it. It could be resolved if they spoke up about it, but because they don't, it's like it becomes a thing in their head that just starts to like make them tick. Like if you don't give them what they need emotionally, whether it be romantically or as a friend, it does a toll on them. Like I don't know how to, you know how like they always need validation and they are constantly seeking like reassurance. If you don't provide them with those things or with like emotional support or something, like they'll get annoyed and they'll expect it of you, even though they never like openly speak about their expectations of you as a friend or a romantic partner. So if I were you and you're friends with a Capricorn and you're trying to like, you know, make them happy, I would just ask them every now and then, like, hey, like, you know, what is it that you want from me as a lover or as a friend? Like, am I a good friend to you? Like, is there anything that I don't give you as a friend that you need? You know, like, just kind of check up on them, because that will give them the opportunity to be open with you. And if they're not open, then they're just gonna bottle everything up and explode like the Cancer that they are. So that's a thing, so watch out for it. The next sign is, why did I feel like I missed one? I don't know. Leo. Leos get annoyed at everything under the sun. Funny, they are the sun. They are, you know, their ruling planet is the sun. Leos get annoyed when you try to one-up them. I mean, who doesn't get annoyed at that? Yes, like, I know what people are going to say. People are going to say that, and that's true. But there's something about the Leo that it just gets under their skin when you try and like appear better than them. Most people don't bother because the Leo will fight to the death to try and look better. And I'm not saying this in like a negative way. I'm just saying like everything that I'm saying in this video, it's all negative. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a positive video. We're talking about what annoys each sign, and everything that's annoyed every sign so far is pretty stupid. Because I know the Leos are gonna come at me because that's what they love to do. But anyways, yeah, no, Leos, they can't stand when you try and one-up them. It's something that just, it makes their blood boil. Like, anything to do with competition, they're ready. A Leo is ready. They are in there. Like, they are so competitive that if anyone tries to compete with them, it not only fuels something within them, but it annoys them. Like, it annoys them so much to the point that they have to prove you wrong. And I mean, it can be good because, like, at the end of the day, like, being competitive can be a good thing, but sometimes they take it over the edge because it really annoys them so much that they actually let it affect their mood and stuff. And it's just, it's different. The Virgos get annoyed when, oh my god, they're just like really defensive. So they get annoyed when you try, like when you step over certain boundaries with them. Like, they're very, very sensitive. So if you accuse them of anything, that is like their snapping point. You can't accuse a Virgo of anything. Even if you are right to accuse them, they will still get annoyed. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's a thing that they have, that they can't stand being accused of something because it just boils their blood. It does. And they will literally defend themselves to the end to prove you wrong, even though you are right. It's different. Once again, different. But yeah, then sorry, the storage is running out of my SD card. That's why I'm kind of shortening these, because I've filmed so many videos. Then there's the Libra. The Libra will get annoyed. The Libra will get annoyed at anything that doesn't have logic. If you try and bring something up to a Libra that doesn't have any logic behind it, try again. Like, that conversation is gonna go on and on and on until they can get the logical side of it, because they can't understand anything that's not based off of logic, which makes sense. As an air sign, I can respect that and I can appreciate it, but if you are not an air sign, it's really hard to understand the way the Libra's mind works, because they need logic and facts. Like, they need logic and facts. If there's no logic, they're gonna get irritated at the stupidity of the argument or the stupidity of what you're mentioning, because it doesn't make any sense to them, and they don't like things that they can't make sense of. So that's something that will get them really annoyed. Like, ask any Libra. Try and fight with a Libra. Try and fight with a Libra over something that's not logical and see what happens. It's actually really funny. Scorpios get annoyed when you try and invade their privacy. Ask them about too much in their day. Scorpios get annoyed at anything that has to do with you invading their privacy. Ask them one too many questions and see what happens. Ask them details about their lives. Like, just see what happens. That and touching their I mean, that has to do with invading their privacy. Touching their stuff, like, sends them over the edge. Oh my god, imagine having a Scorpio older sister and stealing her clothes. That's me. That's me. I steal my sister's clothes. Well, not anymore. I used to steal her clothes, and that was like hell on earth. Stealing her clothes when she found out. It was not fun. It was not pretty. Sagittarius, they get annoyed when people don't like them. They like when everybody likes them. They love love. They like to be appreciated and valued, and they make it their goal to be liked by others. It's something that they try so hard to maintain, like, this image of just being this person that everybody loves. And I remember I used to work with a Sagittarius, and he was just that guy that everybody at work liked. and he had like this facade up for everybody. Like he just like tailored his personality to each person to make sure that that person liked him, and everybody did. Everybody loved him. I was the only one that knew like the real side of him. And thanks Eli for the follow. I was the only person that knew the real side of him, and I was just like, yo, like why can't you just like chill? Like why do you have to be liked by everyone? He didn't really know why. But Sagittarius, from the ones I've met, I've found that common in every Sag. They just need to be liked by everyone. They don't like having problems with anybody. They don't like being disliked. If someone dislikes them, they won't be mad. They'll just try and figure out why and fix it. That concludes the video. Those are all 12 zodiac signs. I started with Capricorn, right? I hope I did. Yeah, I did. I started with Capricorn, so that concludes the 12 zodiac signs and why and how they get annoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it relatable. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. And yeah, so if you guys didn't know, 7DOS comes back every 10,000 subscribers. So if you want 7DOS to make a comeback, then get your friends to subscribe, get your mama, get your auntie, get your uncle, and yourself to subscribe down below so that we can bring 7DOS back and get to 50K, which is half of 100K, which is 1/10 of a million, which is, yeah, it's suck at math beyond that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget about the 7DOS sale using the coupon code 7DOS to get 20% off your order. And I'm talking so much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, no, no. Something deep in the air. Just holding hands, lifting up.